Hello everyone, this is an August 2019 Phantom Knight Hero Hybrid deck profile. So this, like my budget hero deck profile, is pretty much for people who bought legendary hero decks and just want to update for the current ban list. And it's pretty much a hero deck with a small PK engine mixed in. There are no new vision heroes in here. In the future I may pick up something like an Increase and those other cards that can really make the hero deck cooler, but this is it's still a cool idea. I mean, mixing these two archetypes, and let's begin. So we start off with Triple Vision Hero Vion. This one you probably want to play at 3 because it does, upon normal or special, dump any hero. So it's a very easy way to dump Malicious to the graveyard, or even Shadow Mist if you want to search off Shadow Mist. This one, if you special it with Isolde, you can dump the Malicious, banish the Malicious, get another one on the field, and then if you have Mask Change in hand, if you searched off Shadow Mist that turn, if you just hard drew or opened Mask Change, you can go into your Dark Claw, and then sometimes you have another level 4 on the field too, so you can go into a rank 4. This one is just a very useful card, and I do run Polymerization too, so another bonus there. So Double Solid Soldier, this is the primary way to special out Shadow Mist, because I do run 2 Shadow Mist, so I thought 2 Solid Soldier was appropriate. It is only upon normal summon this card. So Double Shadow Mist, this searches your Mask Change, and when it's sent to the grave, you can search any hero monster. So you're searching the bulk of the deck with this card, and this is just how you go into your Dark Claw right here. So Double Stratos, this card is at 2. Very important card in the hero lineup. Upon normal or special, search any hero. It is a when effect, but I don't run Goblinberg, so no big deal there. So Double Malicious, like I said, you're dumping this with Vion or even with Foolish Burial, and it's just your play extender to help you get your boards where you want it to be, so you can make your extra deck plays. And then for my small PK engine here, we have Triple Boots, Double Cloak, and 1 Gloves. I think this is a pretty standard PK ratio for people who do play a limited PK engine in their decks. I mean, I would say Boots is the best because yes, it searches the trap. This one can search any of them, but Boots also special summons itself. So I run 3 of them because you can open 2, normal summon 1, and then special the other one, because you can actually special Boots if you control a Boots. Gloves is good too though, because sometimes you can dump any of them, or you can send Fogblade to the graveyard to revive any of the other ones. So this is just, it's a combination of these 2 archetypes, and they go together. They're warriors, and they conveniently both came out in the same set. So Junk Forward at 3. This is your easy way to go into Isolde. If you control no monsters, special summon this card. It's also a level 3, so you can go into your Break Sword this way. So Double Blue Mountain Butterspy. If you normal a warrior, or when you normal a warrior, you can special summon this card. So just another way to go into Isolde here, and a dark monster too, which Junk Forward does not have the benefit of being. So 1 Destrudo, this is the last monster. This is a level 7 tuner, but it will usually, I mean, unless you like normal summon it, it will not be treated as a level 7 tuner. It'll let you go into your level 7 synchros. If it's in your hand or graveyard, you pay half your life points, and then if you have a level 6 or lower monster, this card's level will be reduced by that other monster's level. So if you have a level 4, this will be a 3. This is a tuner, adds up to a level 7 synchro. So it's an easy special summon that can help you go into whatever level 7 synchros that you want. And it's a good one to dump with Foolish Burial. So for the spells, Double Mask Change just helps you go into your Dark Claw right here, and only requires 1 material, so it's an easy extra deck summon. 3E Emergency Call, which I said in my other video is pretty expensive for a common, but it searches all the critical monsters. I mean, Vision Hero Vion is really the one hero that it doesn't search that you do need pretty critically, but it searches your Solid Soldier, your Shadow Mist, and also your Stratos. So we got A Hero Lives. So pay half your life points to special summon Shadow Mist, pretty much, and then get that Mask Change. So it's a hefty cost, but I mean, the benefit is it outweighs it. I mean, you're getting a pretty easy monster on the field, plus that very critical Mask Change. So one Foolish Burial to send, you know, a number of monsters to the grave. Could be Shadow Mist, could be Destrudo, could be Malicious. One Rhoda to search the entire deck, PKs included. One Polymerization, so I do run Dangerous, but I also run another fusion that you know, works with Polymerization. So it's a cool choice. So I thought, and also, you know, Vion too searches this card. So for equip spells, because I do run Isolde, we have a DDR. So this card recurs your banished Phantom Knights. I mean, it's probably one of the better generic equip spells. So, and it does work in the PK banishing, and you can get back your Malicious too. So Phoenix Blade, very good warrior support here. I mean, it's just easy recurring to the hand to use as discard fodder. One Moonmirror Shield, which is, you know, your generic attack battle modifier here, but you know, one of the better generic equip spells that you can include in this deck, because you do run equip spells. So one Living Fossil. This card is really good. It's pretty much, I mean, this is one that you might even run it even if you weren't running Isolde, because it's just that good. Because it just gets you another material. It is, you know, a downgraded Monster Reborn or Premature Burial. It does negate the effects of the monster, but still helps you go into your extra deck summons. And then the last equip spell to safely run my 5 here, to special level 4, just in case you draw one, is Noble Arms of Destiny. So this is a Noble Knight card, but it equips to warrior monsters, so all of the deck. It just protects from battle or card effects once per turn. So it's just, you know, if you have a Dark Claw on the field, this, you can equip this to that, and it helps you, you know, keep that floodgate alive. So the only traps I run are Triple Fog Blade. This is the, you know, pretty much the interruption that you're going for here. I mean, you have a couple rank 4s, and as well as a Synchro that does interrupt your opponent. But this is the best Phantom Knight trap, and you could, you know, go for something like a Veiler. The PK engine is pretty small already, so I'm not entirely sure what you would take out, but there's always room for Veiler pretty much in any deck. So the way I have it here is just this Fog Blade for your negation. So extra deck, one Break Sword. So this is your rank 3 that pops on each side of the field, and you're going into them with your junk forwards and your PKs. So, you know, really staple rank 3 too. Could go in any deck that runs rank 3s. So rank 4s, Dweller, Giant Hand, and Honor Arc. So these two have quick effects. This one being, you know, needless to say, a really great card that can go in so many decks that run rank 4s. Quick effect too. I mean, this one also has a quick effect, so I thought these were some of the better generic ones that are also budget. And this one doesn't have a quick effect, but it does stand a chance on your opponent's turn because it can't be destroyed, and it also messes up your opponent's board too. So we got some links, Dread Decimator and Wonder Driver. So the Dread Decimator is only in here so you can make your board more unlocked. So after, I mean, I said this in my other video, but you have Wonder Driver pointing down to Dark Claw, and then the next turn, or in main phase 2, you link into Dread Decimator. So when you special that Dark Claw under Wonder Driver, you got back your mask change. So hopefully your first Dark Claw is still there, and then you have 2 more zones unlocked for your other Dark Claw, so you hopefully can get a second Dark Claw on the field. So that's kind of the use of these cards right there. So I'm running double Isolde. One is for the equip spells, the other one is just for that search, and the first one searches too, obviously, but I thought this was a solid choice to run it too, seeing that the whole deck is warriors, and it, you know, dumping those equip spells and specialing from the deck, that's really the play that you need to help you go into, to have enough materials to go into like double extra deck under this card. That's really primarily what you're going for. If you can get the goal of this deck is Isolde pointing down to a Abyss Dweller and a Dark Claw, or double Dark Claw. You probably don't need Dweller with Dark Claw, but maybe Giant Hand and Dark Claw, something like that, or double rank 4 even. That's, if you can do that turn 1, then you have successfully used this deck, I would say. And then finally we have Underclock Taker, because some of those rank 4s in that yeah, the rank 4s are not warriors or heroes. So fusions, no, synchros, we have Dawn Dragster and Black Rose. So these are the two, probably some of the best generic level 7 synchros. I mean, this one just blows up the field, so, you know, if you're on the losing end of the duel, it's good. Dawn Dragster is a really good generic level 7 synchro that is definitely a budget card, negating spells and traps. So just a really powerful card that a lot of decks can use. I mean, Pendulum Magician namely uses this card, and really just helps you actually stand a chance during your opponent's turn. Sometimes you know, some decks you make your board, and then you pass turn, and then your opponent hits you with something like a Dark Hole. And if you're not playing, if you didn't establish your board well enough, you can't really do anything. But Dawn Drax actually can keep you in the game. So fusions, 2 Dark Law, no Anki, because I thought Dark Law was superior and I wanted to make space for the other cards here in the extra deck. So you do have 2 Mask Change, 2 Shadow Mist, so hopefully double Dark Law if you can pull that off. But even just 1, ripping cards out of their hand, banishing all their cards that would be sent to the graveyard, serious disruption to your opponent that can actually be a way to shut down their deck. So 1 Dangerous to send your Malicious to the grave, and sometimes if you open a Polymerization, you can just summon the Dangerous to dump the Malicious, and then afterwards use it as material for maybe a Wanted Driver or a Dread Decimator. It's actually good link material, even after you use the effect, but you still have it on the board. And then finally we have a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. So you need 2 Dark Monsters on the field to summon this card, but it actually works. It's a pretty splashable card. Has a bunch of good effects. I would say, I mean, mostly I just use it as a beater because it can gain a ton of attack, but also has a graveyard effect, destroy all your opponent's special summon monsters. So good failsafe, good backup plan. And also this card can assume the name and effects of one of your opponent's level 5 or higher monsters. So, I mean, that can really throw a wrench in the gears if they don't expect it, to kind of, give them a taste of their own medicine. So that's pretty much the Phantom Knight Hero hybrid deck profile for August 2019. Thanks for watching this one. Have a good one.